who had died in 2015 after he borrowed money off another 150 member but refused to pay it back. So the other 150 member just shot and killed him. Now after those, he just
are we just gonna go over that? Like, he didn't just say what he just said. He just said, bro, he owed his friend money. He didn't give him the money, so he shot his friend. The sad story of Harlem Spartans. Now listen here, people. I've heard a lot about Harlem Spartans story. Man said Harlem Spartans. Harlem Spartans. Bro, hold on. Why can't I speak for, fam? I've heard a lot about the Harlem Spartans story. I've heard that it's a sad story, but I don't actually know what happened in the story. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. All right then. It's your boy Loma, you know what I'm saying? Low man gram, low man talk. Low man's got a reaction, you know what I'm trying to say, fam. And guys, listen, yeah, in today's video, like I said, we are reacting to the sad story of Harlem Spartans, fam. Listen, apparently this legendary drill group in the UK has a sad story. So I thought in my head, you know what, fam, we might as well react to it. We might as well see, you know, what their story's about, because these men are really pioneers, fam. Everybody grew up in school listening to Harlem Spartans, fam. I don't care what anybody says, fam. The new kids of this generation will never actually know the impact that these niggas had on the whole scene. So shout out to Harlem, fam. But yeah, man, people, before we get to the video, yeah, I want you to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys. Let's try to get 15k, man. We're already at end of the year goal, man. I'm trying to get 10k. And yeah, man, people, without further ado, follow the Twitch. Let's get straight into the video.
Guys, your boy Kid Nerd here, back with another video. And today, we're exploring the rise and fall of South London drill group Harlem Spartans, and what a lot of young people nowadays can take and learn from their rise and fall. But before I get into this video, follow me on Instagram for a chance to win a £100 Amazon gift card. Insta is on the screen now.
Yo, Kid Nerd loves doing these giveaways, you know, fam. I can't lie, fam. Yo, Christmas season's coming up, fam. Yo, man said Christmas season's coming up. We're in the Christmas season right now. How about that? You know what I'm trying to say, fam? So guys, follow my Instagram. You might get a giveaway. You never know, fam.
So get following for the chance to win that. Let's get into the video. So Harlem Spartans is a gang located in the South London town of Kennington, and Harlem really put their area on the map with smash hits like Kennington Where It Started, which is now on 16 million views. And around these times in 2016 to 2017, they were really the biggest things out in drill, and were even one of the biggest.
I'm sorry, for you not to violate.
16 to 2017, they were really the biggest.
But what kind of mask is that, bro? Bro, what kind of mask is this, bro? Like, he can barely see through that hole, and he's seeing no ups with that hole. I'm sorry, fam. He's seeing no ups through that hole, bro. Like, that is some dingus mask, fam.
Things out in drill, and we're even one of the biggest pushers for UK drill to be played in the international level, with rappers like Drake being heavy fans of the group. And they were even big influences for overseas drill groups to start making their music, like the popular Australian drill group 1-4. But behind all these numbers and recognition, real stuff was going on in the streets, and due to their come up being so fast and explosive, it was clear that the group hadn't adjusted yet to keeping the streets and their music separate, which resulted in the massive eventual downfall of their group. So before Harlem Spartans became a thing, the local gang in the Kennington area was called Cuckoo, also known as Black Prince, who were quite small and not really that.
Oh, Cuckoo, man's heard them speak about that in a tune before, fam. Harlem this, Cuckoo that, with the most what I don't know what song that is, fam, but it's playing in my head. Like, Harlem this, Cuckoo that. Let me know in the comments down below what song I'm on about, if you know what I'm talking about, fam. Car. I know what I'm talking about, but I feel like I sound stupid right now, so yeah, man.
Recognized gang in South London, in times where South London was a complete war zone. This was during the infamous beef between the two neighbouring areas in South London called Brixton and Peckham, where Kennington was on Peckham's side against Brixton. Kennington didn't really have that much involvement in this feud, but in 2006 they did stab to death a 15-year-old Brixton gang member called Tiny Alien right after he finished his year.
A man's name was Tiny Alien. Yo, listen, yeah, one thing, man, yo. Like, I know I say in all my videos, fam, but it's just something that man's realised, yeah, in these backstories, bro, is that these niggas don't care about age, bro. I'll be so real, fam. It's actually quite sad. I said it in one of my last videos, fam. Like, yo, I would love to be that, like, you know, I love to be like that pioneer, blood. I'll be real, like, man, trying to get, like, yo, man's not even trying to get, like, sentimental or inspirational, but I love to be that guy where, like, niggas can look at and think, raw, like, man don't even need to pick up the knife or nothing, blood. Man can rag or just pick up my camera, fam, card. If Lil Man did it, then so can I, blood. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? If Lil Man did it with his big lips, bro, why can I do it with my big lips? You know what I'm trying to say, fam? Like, yo, I love to be that guy, fam, that, like, the youths them look at and think, Ross, what? Lil Man's doing his thing, you know, and all he did was pick up a camera, bro. Didn't harm no one, you get it? And I feel like these youths get influenced by the older generation, rare to pick up knives and thing and blood clot, fucking, you know what should I say, drugs and thing and, you know, a boss gun and thing and the wannabe gunman and thing and no, sir. Pick up the camera, you know, like I want the youths to pick up cameras and thing and make the cheese with the camera, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? If I might be trying to get sentimental or Martin Luther King on you niggas, bro, but I'm just saying in it, like, I'd love to be that guy that sets an example type shit. Does that make sense? Or am I waffling? I'm waffling? Alright, cool.
Year 11 GCSE exams. So the area of Kenton where Harlem Spartans are from has historically always had a feud of Brixton gangs. And throughout the years, the area has picked up quite a few other enemies, like Peckham, who they were close allies with during their war against Brixton. But despite the area's smaller gang size, they have still managed to hold down all their beef. And then the younger generation of Kenton started to form, who we know now today as Harlem Spartans. Most members from Harlem went to a school called Tennyson's in Oval, South London. But this school also included a lot of kids from Brixton as well as Kenton. And obviously, Kenton and Brixton Olders were beefing at the time. Yeah. But this wasn't a concern for Harlem members during school. And during school, members of Harlem and kids from Brixton were actually friends. And quite a few Harlem members used to rep Brixton gangs during secondary school. Like Miz and Mac, who used to rep the Brixton Gang 17. And Lowski used to rep the Brixton Gang 150. And even in a few songs, Harlem members and members from an opposing Brixton gang called 410 reference their friendships in their songs.
But you see what I'm trying to say? Like, this is man's point, bro. Like, yo, like, the youths them have nothing to do with it, bro. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, did you just hear what he just said, fam? Like, my man just said, yo, that the niggas in school, even though the olders were beefing and that, and both areas didn't like each other, the youths were getting on together, bro. You know what I'm trying to say by that? Like, the youths were actually getting on, fam. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, bro? It's like these niggas were getting on, but as they get older, they feel that they gotta pick a side, bro, because of the olders, fam. It's the older generation at the end of the day that brush it onto the youths, them. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'd love to be that guy that just shows the youths, them, like, yo, you don't even need to pick no side, blood. Just pick up the camera, fam, and do your thing, blood. Yeah, so he's a victim. Oh, from them, real.
Switch to Chrome to protect yourself from malware.
Blood, ever since I've got this Jam PC, fam, I swear, like, yo, the YouTube keep playing Jam adverts, you know. When I used to record off my MacBook, fam, I never used to get a single advert. You do know that, you know. But I might have to get flipping YouTube Premium. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, if there's any way where man can get rid of adverts, fam. Because I don't want to watch no bloke like adverts.
Less worrying, more surfing.
Come off my screen.
But these friendships were before Harlem was really properly formed into a group. And after Harlem members left Tennyson School and started to go to college, older members of the Cuckoo Gang, who were running Kenton at the time, started to take these younger Harlem members under their wing. We started off with Harlem members chilling on the Kenton blocks alongside the older Cuckoo Gang. And then eventually the younger started to trap off Cuckoo members' lives and making money alongside them. And this is how a lot of gang affiliation starts, with older members bringing you in to chill around the gang, which will eventually result in you making...
You hear him? Bro, listen, you hear what this nigga saying, fam? Like, I'm not lying, fam. Bro, it is dead as the older generation, fam. I'll be real, fam. Like, bro, you hear what them saying? Bro, listen, man said he's taking the younger generation under their wing, bro. The fuck? Blood.
Money with the olders, probably trapping. And then eventually, after spending a lot of time with these guys, you'll see them as family. And the next thing you know, you're throwing up gang signs and riding for these people. So while Harlem was starting to chill in Kenton more heavily with the older gang Cuckoo, Brixton gangs who beefed Cuckoo started to recognize the younger Harlem members to be wrapped up in this beef as well. And this was really the start of Harlem Spartans gang involvement. Originally the gang came under two separate sets, one called Kenton Park and one called Younger Cuckoo. But eventually the lines got blurred between these two, and they just started to roll as Harlem Spartans. Then in 2014, the group started to record music at a local youth centre and started releasing some tracks in 2015 with early tunes like Re-Up, 3000 Savage and Shit Then, coming from the two Harlem rappers Blanco and Biz, as well as other rappers TG Million and Zico dropping solo tunes, and younger Harlem members like C-Rose dropping some exclusives. But C-Rose didn't allow himself to grow in music properly, because in the same year of 2015, he was convicted of manslaughter and was sentenced to 16 years in prison. It was really when Harlem rapper Lowski jumped on the scene that the gang really started to get some recognition. Hazard. And the song that really took off,
man's got that exact mask. I don't know if I've got it on me right now, bro. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yo, I knew I had it on me, you know. Look, I got the same mask as my man, fam. Listen, I must have found this mask in my drawer yesterday, fam. I don't even know when I got it. I don't know where I got it from, but fam, Hazard. Oh,
Lowski's song Hazards in June 2016, which was literally the song of the summer that year. You couldn't go anywhere in London without that song being played. And the reason why this
I'm gonna take it off now. Kids, don't wear baddies, fam. Don't wear baddies. Pick up a camera. No, don't wear this shit. I don't even know why I've got it, fam. I think now you know what it is. In fact, yeah, do you know why I got it? Oh my gosh, I actually know why I got it. It was this time last year, yeah. I was riding my bike recording a YouTube video, bro. And man was just freezing, bro. My face was cold and thing. And listen, I'm someone who, yo, my nose gets really cold, fam. You feel me? So yeah, man, I just needed something to cover my face while I was riding my bike. And then man bought this. Hazard.
This song took off so much. Wasn't just because it sounded good. At the time, this was one of the most disrespectful drill tunes out, with a couple direct disses towards a Brixton gang called 150. When Lowski said, "Violence no mess. They say 150, but it's 146. Should have friend them dead." And this is in reference to the 4 150 members who had died at the time, which were Pistol, SQ, Gauze, and Jay Minner. But one of his next lines was one of the most disrespectful lines in drill. Hey, shot you just all so long, looking like Gora's coffin. Gora was a respected member of the 150 gang who had died in 2015 after he borrowed money off another 150 member but refused to pay it back. So the other 150 member just shot and killed him. Now after Lowski just mocked Gora, 150 members weren't happy about it.
Are we just gonna go over that like he didn't just say what he just said? He just said, bro, he owed his friend money. He didn't give him the money, so he shot his friend? Like what? Like, are we deep in the word friend, bro? Like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to go over that, fam.
And the 150 rapper called Sticks shortly after posted a video of himself on Harlem's block. Also, in some leaked Twitter messages between the same members, Sticks and somebody else, you can see Sticks says they're mashing work on the field youths, which basically means that Harlem were putting some real pressure on them on the streets. And the field youths that Sticks was referring to was another gang called 410 in Brixton, who were allied with the 150 gang and were beefing Harlem. For a fairly newly established gang, Harlem were really starting to make some noise in the music and on the streets. There's hella videos on YouTube of Harlem members attacking 410 members on CCTV and cameras. Shortly after the release of Lowski's diss track Hazards in 2016, he went to jail for possession of a knife, which he got quite a bit of time for. But luckily for him and the group, the other members of Harlem picked up where he left off and started growing the Harlem Spartans name, dropping UK drill classics at the end of 2016 and the start of 2017, like Call Me a Spartan and Kenton Where It Started, which was literally on replay all throughout the UK in 2017. And even got the Canadian rapper Drake co-signing Harlem Spartans and captioning his Snapchats with Harlem lyrics. Quite early on, another Harlem rapper called Jojo was arrested and sentenced to 7 years in prison for possession of a knife, a firearm, grievous bodily harm and robbery, which is a real small sentence for all them crimes. And it's a shame because Jojo had a real potential to blow up in the drill scene. But on the other side of the pond, their ops, 410 in Brixton, were also killing the music game in 2017, especially their mad...
Bro, 410, bro. Let me tell you something about 410, fam. They were my personal favorite group in secondary school, bro. I'm not gonna lie, fam. Like, 410, yeah, carried the first half of secondary school for me, bro. Like, from year 7 to, like, the end of year 9, start of year 10, fam. That was 410. And then when I got into, like, year 10, that was OFB for me, fam. I can't lie. Let me know what carried your secondary school experience. Cause true say, yeah, some of you lot watching this are YGs. So I don't even know if like some of the YGs like grew up listening to 410 like that. I don't know. Like I'm like if you're still in school watching this year, like if you're in year 11, then bro, when 410 like bro, listen, okay, so 2017 when 410 at like their peak, bro. Bro, if you're in year 11 right now, bro, how long ago was 2017, blood? 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. 7 years ago, bro. Like, you niggas were still in nappies, done. You niggas were in, like, year 6 and thing. You niggas were in, like, year 6, bro. Like, there's no way you was listening to 410 in year 6, so I want to know who some of the YGs listen to, fam.
About bars, which is on...
the YGs were listening to Active Gang, innit? And, like, OFB and that, innit? Yeah, makes sense.
Nearly 30 million views, and both 410 and Harlem were at the top of the game in 2017, and would even often...
Bro, the youths don't even know about Prime Digger, fam.
But despite Harlem Spartans really taking off in 2017, 2017 was also their start of their downfall. After the Call Me a Spartan video was released, Harlem rapper TG Million got into a high-speed chase with one of his ops. When catching up, he stabbed him, causing grievous bodily harm, and he was eventually found guilty and sentenced to 12 years. This left the rappers Miz on Mac, Blanco and Biz to hold it down for the group, while the rest were inside. But that was no issue, with Mizza Mac being probably one of the best drill artists the UK has ever seen, and Blanco and Biz having their own unique style that fans love, with the three dropping some classics like 21st Century Spartans, Kent Nizzy and No Hook. But there was one issue. Fans started to notice that Mizza Mac and Blanco wasn't in the No Hook music video, despite it being their own song. Well, not too long before the video, Blanco and Mizza Mac actually got arrested themselves while riding on their ox with a gun and samurai sword in February 2000.
Blanco has fully changed his life around now, though, innit? I respect it, bro.
2017. It was 1 o'clock in the morning and both were in the back of a cab in Camberwell, South London, looking for ops, when their cab got pulled over and they were caught with a gun and samurai sword. Mizza Mac got 6 years and Blanco got 3 years. And it was starting to come clear that Harlem's beef with opposite areas started to take over their music, and Harlem started to become very heavily monitored by police, which just made everything hot for them, because they were really putting in some work on the streets. Then in June of 2017, Harlem's original main rapper Lowski was released from jail, and wasted no time releasing his first tune, Teddy Bruckshot, which was an instant hit, dropping other bangers like Money and Beef, Call Me Loose,
Money and
Kim Westwood
Beef.
freestyle.
She
and
said
also
that
at the
shit,
end of
me,
2017,
baby. I just
dropping
wanna...
another song with a rapper called Mayski, called Mummy's Kitchen, which was a very rude song to their ops. Mayski is from a gang called Moscow 17, which is allied with Harlem, and their main beef was with a gang called Zone 2 located in Peckham, southeast London, which is also a very hot beef, which I won't go into too much in this video because I might make a separate video on this in the future. But throughout the Mummy's Kitchen song, they dissed dead ops and different street situations. It started to seem like Harlem was making a comeback though, with Lowski growing massively and younger Harlem members starting to jump on drill, like On Drills and LM, and they were also starting to rack up views as well. So 2018 was looking like a good bounce back from Harlem. But then on May 5th, 2018, a car pulled up to Moscow 17's block, the gang which was but then on May 5th, 2018,
who are these kids, fam? The fuck? Nigga, go pick up a book, bro. The fuck? Nigga, play Scare Electrics, nigga. Watch WWE, bro. Like, flipping, like, I don't know, look up to John Cena, bro. Not Lowski. The fuck you doing outside with a baddie on, bro?
2018, a car pulled up to Moscow 17's block, the gang which was affiliated with Harlem, which I mentioned earlier, while a 17-year-old rapper called GB from Moscow was playing football with another member called Incognito on their block. GB was shot and killed, but the gang who killed GB was actually trying to kill Incognito after Incognito beat a murder case of an affiliated member. And this murder is actually still unsolved, so I'm not going to speculate who killed GB, because I only talk about situations which have actually already been prosecuted for. The death of GB made South London very, very hot at the time, with both sides riding out heavily during the whole summer, and both sides taking many snaps on each other's block.
Bro, get these youths at the music video, fam.
And dissing each other.
Bro, if I see another... Bro, man, man has to get YouTube Premium, fam.
I don't know. Huh? Was that attempted? Was it the murder?
Come outside, man. Come outside, man. Come outside.
Very much.
No way, bro. That's what these man do for a living, innit? These man just flex that they're on each of us blocks, bro. That's what they do for a living, dead ass, bro.
Wish a nigga would. And 2 months after GB's death, unfortunately the beef was stepped up to another level. Rapper SA from Harlem was riding on his ops block on the back of a moped, loaded with a gun looking for his ops. When he spotted some ops in the car, he got close and aimed his gun, but his gun jammed and he was stabbed 5 times. SA and his other accomplice drove away after SA was stabbed, but after a half of a mile of riding away, the other accomplice pushed SA off the ped and shouted to the public to take him to hospital, more than likely to save himself from being wrapped up in the situation. The member who pushed SA off the ped was actually from Harlem's affiliated gang called Moscow 17. And of course, Harlem was not happy about one of their members pushing SA off the ped and leaving him to die. So both gangs started to go back and forth, which caused a big divide between them. But less than 2 weeks after SA's death, Moscow 17's leader was also stabbed to death on the same street where GB was killed.
This nigga was the leader, bro. So this nigga was like Master Splinter of the whole set. That is scary, fam.
And Incognito was even one of the only Moscow members left that Harlem was still cool with at the time. But after these recent L's, Harlem were riding a lot and were going on an absolute rampage. But at the same time, Harlem Spartans were being monitored by the police heavily. Harlem rapper G Smarko rid on his ops block for revenge and shot a rival and was sentenced to 21 years in prison. Another Harlem rapper Scratcher and GG were riding out on their ops with a gun and were caught, then were sentenced to 15 years combined. And another member of Harlem, Jug, was jailed for 10 years after stabbing the man in the head, leaving permanent brain damage. And member T-Trap, another member of Harlem Spartans.
I don't like how all these men are black, fam. I don't like it, you know, blood. I don't like how all these men are black. I'm gonna be honest, fam. Why does it have to be us, bro? Why us? And don't get it twisted. I'm not the type of person to say like, like, you know them people that say, you make us look bad, because blood. At the end of the day, fam, you make yourself look bad, innit? Not us, bro. But like, bro, let's be real, fam. Like, we can do better, man. I'll be real, fam.
Was jailed for 21 years after murdering a man who disrespected one of his friends. So as I said before, Harlem were just going on a rampage after losing their friends, and clearly started to focus more on their beef than the music. But Lowski was still holding it down for the group musically, still getting millions of views on his songs. But in 2019, it seemed like the roads were getting the best of him again, when he was arrested in his cab while he had a firearm on him, leaving the Harlem rapper Biz to be the only free rapper of Harlem Spartans still out. But when Biz was going home after his last music video called Beretta at the end of 2019, he started to get into an argument with some people on the phone, which he then arranged to meet after the argument. When he met the guys he was arguing with, he attempted to swing a mallet at the guys, but dropped it and was set upon and stabbed to death, right after filming one of his best music videos, which is now on 2.1 million views, leaving the gang pretty much all wiped out. Quite a few members of the gang also got time for drug offences, like Old Boy, who was caught when officers spotted people in a queue outside the...
Is that the Old Boy who sings, "What do you mean? None of them boy they're bad"? Is that the same one? If it is, then that tune's to you, cold fan throwback.
With his trap battles, and was sentenced to 2 years and 8 months for possession with intent to supply. And Snow, who was caught in Wales.
I was just about to say, yay, finally let a black person put teeth in. This is all bad. I don't want no one to go, like, I don't want no one to get involved in none of this shit, bro. Like, I was just about to go, yeah, a white guy.
Running a county line drug operation and was sentenced to 4 years. And Hector, he was caught drug trafficking and was sentenced to 4 years as well. Both rappers, Miz and Mac and Lowski, have both been released from jail since, and teamed up and made a song called On Me that went viral. And it seemed like the gang might have been revived, especially after the rapper Blanco was also freed. But since then, Miz and Mac and Lowski have both been sent back to jail and are currently there right now. And this is the end to a sad story of a group who were on top but allowed the streets to consume what they had, which I really hope is a wake-up call to a lot of people that the streets really cannot lead to anywhere but death or prison. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been your boy Kid Nerd, and peace out.
Bro, I'll be real. What's this? Oh, this nigga's really doing a brando at the end of this video, bro. He's funny, fam. Listen, I can't lie, people. It's actually Pete, bro. It's actually a sad story. It's actually a very, very sad story. But guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, let me know in the comments down below. Also, follow the Twitch. Your boys will be streaming in 2024. So yeah, man, stay tuned for that. Follow the Instagram. Hit that subscribe and hit that like button. Without further ado, boy, that's a line. Get me, gang, get me. Cheers.